What you're watching right now is a reimagined horror-style trailer for the film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a 1971 American musical fantasy film directed by Mel Stewart and starring Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. It is an adaptation of the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. The film tells the story of a poor child named Charlie Bucket who, after finding a budget of around $3 million, the film received generally positive reviews and earned $4 million by the end of its original run. The film gained a cult following and quickly became highly popular, in part through repeated television airings and home entertainment sales. In 1972, the film received an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Score, and Wilder was nominated for a Golden Globe as Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy, but both nominations lost to Fiddler on the Roof. The film also introduced the song The Candyman, which went on to become a popular hit when recorded by Sammy Davis Jr. and has since been covered by numerous artists. In 2014, the film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
The world! Good day, sir!
You're an inhuman monster!
I said good day!
So that trailer cut like that was incredibly cool and fun, right? Well, almost as incredibly cool and fun as what Jersey Jack Pinball unveiled in April of 2019. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory pinball machine comes in 3 models: the standard, the limited, or the collectors. There's 5,000 limited edition, there's 500 collector's editions made, and they all sport different stuff. All the models include a most secret machine, a spinning everlasting gobstopper, the Oompa Loompa camera toy, a miniature WonkaVision LCD screen, an LED Wonka factory sign, a camera, RGB LED lighting, a 27-inch backbox HD LCD, 4 flippers, and 7 magnets. The limited edition has a different color scheme, different side art. There's, I think even, high gloss ink decals, a Wonkavator Super Ball lock, that's the big thing. A numbered LE plaque, external sound control, a shaker motor, Invisiglass, and then the collector's edition comes with all that stuff and more. It has a red most secret machine, a numbered brass collector's edition plate, rad cows pin blades, laser cut rule cards, all kind of goodies, and more surprises hidden in it, and a topper I believe it might have come with as well. The game is incredible. The standard edition will run you $7,500. A limited was $9,500, and I don't think you can buy a collector's anymore, but they were $12,500 when they were first released. I myself got to play the game at a couple different conventions in the last 2 years, and it's fantastic. I haven't spent too much time on it, but I believe there's some live footage of me and Pinball Undesirables and some other folks playing one at the Southern Fried Game Expo in 2019. And what we're going to do now is just what we do always. We're going to read some reviews of the game, and let's go with just a random one here from Pinside. Let me scroll through the page and find something cool. 6 months ago, Pinsider Jet Mechanic wrote, "Just received my new inbox LE Wonka, and this is such a smooth shooter. With the classic soundtrack from the movie playing in the background and funny sound effects, it doesn't get you wound up and stressed when a ball drains, at least for me. I just want to keep playing and see what's next to do. Love the sound effects when the ball is in the pops, and having the classic lines of Gene Wilder spoken throughout the gameplay is great. The game is so colorful and just beautiful, but it is a bit dark, mainly in the back area. The only negative to this game is for my wife, who is a little short and has a hard time seeing the ball coming to the upper right flipper due to so much on the playfield. Beyond that, theme integration is excellent and again, just smooth playing. This isn't frantic, stern JP gameplay, but more of a casual game where you can watch what's going on and enjoy the experience than just trying to stay alive." He gave it a 9.6. We'll grab an older review here. 1 year ago, K-Town Hero wrote, "I had the fortune of having a Willy Wonka LE all to myself for about an hour and a half. It's a really great game. I'm a huge fan of the theme, and I think they did a rather good job with it. The factory and the Wonkavator are a bit bland, but there are already excellent mods for those. The light show is second to none, which suits the theme exceptionally well. The playfield is complex but not confusing. There are a surprising number of shots available, and it easily has some of the best uses of secondary flippers ever. This is truly a 4-flipper game where all 4 will be in use constantly. On the downsides, I didn't find the screens or callouts particularly useful. I didn't really know what was going on. That will improve with code, though. It has some strange layout bugs that shouldn't have made it out of the factory, but can be remedied easily enough. One is that the ball gets stuck in the left in lane because the tolerance is too tight. The second is that the diverter seems to be notoriously unreliable. The location I was at had 3 LEs, and only one of them had a working diverter in the factory. I did find the game to feel a little floaty at first, but I quickly adjusted and no longer noticed. I'm sure a little bump in coil power would clean that right up. Big fan of Pat Lauder games, and he outdid himself here. A wonderful game that will only get better with code updates and as later machines include fixes for the small quirks. He gave it an 8.96. And yeah, I mean, I'd give it a 9. The one we played, I had a great time playing. It seemed to be combo heavy. It was an easily figure out what you're trying to do type of game. I felt like it, if it's flashing, hit it, and if it's lit up, you've collected it. That's basically the rules of all pinball machines, and it's really easy to notice what's going on with the light structure, the way they built the game and the lighting on the game. It really does help you guide the ball and tells you where to try and shoot next. I'm a huge fan of Jersey Jack Pinball, and one day I plan to own one. I just don't have one right now. I did play some Guns N' Roses a while back, and it's pretty incredible, but I think I had more fun on the Willy Wonka myself. And right now it stands at the number 9 spot on the top 10 movie-themed pinball machines of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Captain out. Hooray! I'll leave you with the dulcet tones of some of the fellas over there at the Buffalo Pinball who were playing this game live at a convention, it looks like, and that's where I got this footage, so check it out. Good times.
So he's in a mode now, right?
He is playing, yes. What is it?
Was in a mode.
Right, he was playing Inventing Room. So he had that stack with his multi-ball.
I'm back. Turbo, what's up, dude? A lickable playfield.
Should have just gone to bed.
Yeah, I know, right? It's getting late. It was a long day. Who wants to be player 4? Me? You? Okay, me.
You got it, kid.
Stephen Wonka, bruh? Whoop. Nope. All the breaking. All right. All that for 1,800 points. There we go. Nope. Go. The most secret machine. Oh.
Technically, any playfield is lickable.
It's true.
Not going to get a lot out of it.
I would not advise licking the flipper buttons, however.
Not an endorsement from Jersey Jack Pinball to lick your playfield.
What do you do in the privacy of your own home, though? It's your business.
CaptNRetro, it's CaptNRetro.